Hey folks, welcome to Paget Risk Consultants 5 Golden Rules for a Perfect Safety Program. We've already covered in part 1 that you should have a written safety program that is pertinent and specific to your company. Step 2, the second golden rule, is super important and one of the hardest to pull off. Number 2 is you have to train your employees on your safety program. You can have the greatest book in the world. You can have the greatest written forms in the world. You can have the greatest outlook that you can possibly have as far as what you've written into your program. But if your employees don't know about it, they don't know how to follow it, they don't even know what the rules are, then you do not have a safety program. And your written part is worthless. So one of the things I want to emphasize is training an employee the first day they walk in the door is actually required by law. So an employee, you can't send an employee out into the field, out into the factory, out into the plant who is not trained, period, specifically on the safety and risk factors of the job. Make sure that you have a new hire program that encompasses if you have a drug policy, if you have a background check policy, if they're going to be a driver and you've got to do driver license checks, you've got to check their CDLs. Make part of your system to make sure that they get the proper safety training. Now, one of the things that we do with our Online Plus system that has access for every user, every employee has access to the complete safety onboarding process is they can look at their safety certificates at any time and they automatically renew. Instead of you remembering to train employees, oh yeah, that's another thing. You have to train employees and you have to keep training them. You can't just assume that the first day they were hired that this is all the training that they require. So you have to be a comprehensive program. So our Plus system once again covers all new hires and all existing users in your company. You need to be consistent. You need to teach them what could they run into. Not just what you do, but what are other companies working around you do? What are the other hazards that could be involved? All these have to be covered and they have to be taught to the employee. Keeping in mind that not all employees read. It's a shame that sometimes we run into folks that have trouble reading. So it's good that anything audio or visual is very effective. The one thing I would emphasize is if you have a designated person to teach each new hire that comes through your office, this could take an extraordinary amount of time. What we try to do is we try to eliminate that by putting everything digital, automatic, with tests that are automatic, so that the requirement of the trainer is, the time requirement of the trainer is very minimal. So if you are interested or you have any comments or you have any suggestions to others, please comment below. Give us a thumbs up. Share with your friends. You can find us on Instagram or you can contact us at pagetrisk.com. That's 2 T's. And see if maybe we can get together and talk about these general items. These are specifically mentioned by OSHA in the 1926 and 1910 books. You have to train employees. Having a safety program and a Thanksgiving dinner where everybody gets together and talks about safety is not having a safety program. Let's be more thorough. Let's do a great job and include safety as part of that. Want to thank you all again. I am Ryan Paget, Paget Risk Consultants.